best, one of the best in the NFL. I say the best in the NFL. Firstly, we got in this conference. I mean, in this division. I'm sorry.
Would that
The
be
LA
because you're a Seahawks fan? Just gotta know. I'm just asking. Just asking. You know, you need an excuse for them being, average.
Wait till we get to
Nah,
the South. Wait till we get to the South when you start rooting for the Saints again too.
So
The
that way,
LA
when the
Rams.
Seahawks win 9 games, he can be like, they play in the best division in football. No.
I'm a Browns fan, guys. I like the Seahawks. I'm a Browns fan though, but I like the Seahawks.
And the
The LA.
Saints.
No, don't say that name in my face. But the LA Rams, their
Oh, Drew
over
Brees
under
retired.
is at 10.5. I'm gonna go over. I'm going 12-5. I think that defense is the best defense in the NFL. And I think Matthew Stafford, believe it or not, will help carry that team. 12-5 for the LA Rams. Elijah. Over under 10.5.
That defense is very good. They were also very good last year. But okay. What I will say is they're going to be over 10 games. Just because of what they have coming back. I think that's going to be enough to get them over 10 games. But I don't see much over 10.5. I would say like 11.
Okay. That's one under.
Yeah, that's right at 11.
Okay. Frankie?
I have them 9-8.
Not mad at that either.
Yeah, because to me, the unpredictability, like I said, he had Calvin Johnson, one of the greatest fucking wide receivers ever played the game, and you could only make the playoffs with him. Granted, he didn't have the cast that he probably does and didn't have the defense, but I don't see Stafford. Stafford feels like he's just a stronger arm lateral movement with Jared Goff. It feels like they traded for a guy who they think is elite, but he's really not. He hasn't proved to be elite other than he can just throw the ball.
I think Stafford is elite. I'm going to go out on a limb. That man had 4 straight 4,000-yard years. Like, come on, give that man his credit. He just injury prone. That's the thing. He's injury prone.
You want his credit? You want his credit? The NFL is a fucking passing league. There's your credit. He better be throwing for them kind of yards.
You just said that he's a lateral Jared Goff. I think he's 10 times better.
He is. Jared Goff did Jared Goff not just have a good year a couple years ago? Am I wrong? Wasn't he borderline MVP kind of in the race?
Sean McVay made.
Don't say that. Don't say that shit. Don't say that shit.
Jared Goff.
Okay, who made Matt Stafford? It's his right arm, right?
Matt Stafford.
What?
Anyways, I'm gonna let Dre say what he wants.
To have one of the best years in NFL history.
Okay,
but it's not going to be because of him though.
Sean McVay, that's my thing,
bro. You got to realize his
Sean McVay's offense is what sets quarterbacks apart.
Still has to execute it. Still has to stay healthy. Still has to have a running game, which he doesn't have because Cam Akers tore his Achilles.
I think Henderson's going to have a big year.
How? Do you know who they have on the offensive line? Or do
their offensive line is average. I can take an average offensive line.
No, you can't.
I can
not in today's league. No, you can't.
With McVay's system, I could take a.
How did the average line work out for Goff? How did the average line work out?
Defense carries.
That's last year.
It's every year.
Their
Super Bowl.
roster is pretty much damn near the same besides the quarterback.
Exactly. That's the difference, the quarterback. And I think Matthew Stafford will carry.
So that has nothing to do with Sean McVay. It has everything to do with the quarterback.
Right. Sean McVay is what helps the quarterback.
Fuck out of here, Dre.
I see it happening, man.
Matthew Stafford is going to have to play great. It doesn't matter what the fuck Sean McVay's system. It doesn't even matter what the system is. You realize that it doesn't even matter what the system is.
If he makes mistakes, that defense is gonna go hard. And they're going to get the ball back. And he's going to have another chance. And he's just going to throw touchdown after touchdown. Cooper Kupp.
Did that?
Cooper
I don't understand that logic.
Robert Woods.
That shit is good in theory. It's great in theory. But football don't work like that, bro. It just don't work like that.
I say 12-5.
You can't
Okay.
put so you expect them to win 12 games.
Yes.
On a theory.
Relying on the defense.
No, not on relying on the defense. I think the defense is going to be.
That's what your point is.
The defense is going to be.
He's going to make a mistake. The defense is going to get the ball back and give him other chances to score.
If he makes a mistake,
it's not going to be if he's going to make mistakes. He's in a new system.
I think Sean McVay is going to carry. I think he's going to get that team together. And I think Matthew Stafford is going to be the first quarterback.
I got a
first quarterback in a couple years to have 5.
I got a question. What position does Sean McVay play?
He plays the head coach.
He plays head coach. So he doesn't actually suit up and walk on the field with the players, right?
He doesn't. No.
He's not going to be an angel in the outfield or anything like that, right?
No.
Oh, just call him out.
So, again,
just drop his phone.
Matthew Stafford has to make it work.
He will.
It doesn't matter what Sean McVay does.
He will.
At all.
If you had me.
It ain't about whether he will or won't. You talking about winning 12 games? Oh,
yes,
he's
sir.
Going to have to be elite.
He will. 5,000 yards passing.
5,000. All right, Dre.
I'm talking
when the Lions went 0-16, who was their quarterback?
I don't even know. I can't even tell you. No, it wasn't.
No. Oh no, it was.
It was Matt Stafford. I don't think so.
It was a mix of Dan Orlovsky and oh my God, who was the John Kitna?
Okay, they went 0-16, right?
Had Calvin Johnson,
Matthew Stafford at quarterback that very next year. How much better were they?
A lot better. They just had a horrible defense.
Oh,
they had a horrible. Okay. Look at.
Can we just move on? Let's move on because he just.
Look at the stats.
Stats don't, Dre. What is wrong with you? Look at the stats.
I'm saying this is how they win 12 games. This is how you win 12 games in the NFL. Okay, you have a stout defense that can create turnovers. The best defense in the NFL. Then you have a Hall of Famer quarterback passing the rock, and that's how you win the game.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Matthew Stafford.
All right, let's move on.
Matthew Stafford is my Baker Mayfield.
We ain't got time.
Now, Elijah.
Wait, not because you're confusing me. You just called this man a Hall of Famer and then go say he's the Baker Mayfield?
Remember
so Baker Mayfield is a Hall of Famer.
You know how I said Baker Mayfield was going to be historically good last year. Remember that?
You're historically annoyingly stupid right now.
Okay, so
you being ridiculous, bro.
Like we have to not get our show canceled. And you straddling the line, bro. People want credibility here.
All right,
bro. If Sean heard this shit, he fucking trash you so hard till next week. Can we move on from your bogus ass shit right now?
Please, let's talk about the Cardinals.
The Rams have an over/under at 10.5.
Right.
I say over by 12-5. Elijah, what's your take?
They're gonna. I feel like they can be over, just not for the reasons you put out there.
Okay. Now, you said
it's not going to be Matthew Stafford. It's going to be the defense. It's going to be how low scoring games are. The offense probably may only have to score 20, 24 points a game.
You think they run the ball?
Okay, Frankie, over under 10.5.
I told you 9 and 8.
Okay.
Now they're Hall of Fame defensive tackle. DN, whatever you want to call him.
We're gonna move on to the Seattle Seahawks. Their over under is at 10 even. I say over. I go 13-4 for the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, this division's a joke, yo. What the fuck?
Overrated. I said it.
Elijah, what's your take? Over under for the Seattle Seahawks.
What is their number at?
10.
I'm going under. I'm gonna go at 9 and 8.
Okay, Frankie.
10 and 7. And I respect that because Elijah, I was thinking 9 and 8 too, but I think because, as Dre said, the toughest division in football, which I actually do think it is. I do think all 4 teams are really solid. That's no shot. I really do. But they didn't improve their defense. Still the same defense, I'm pretty sure. So
Okay.
they're still going to get ran on and bombed on and whatever the fuck else on. And Jamal Adams got overpaid to be a glorified sacking safety. Jason Pierre-Paul with his 3 fingers have 4 interceptions to Jamal Adams too. I'm done. Shut the fuck up.
That's sick.
It's sickening. He has a paw. He doesn't have half of his hand, bro. And he has more picks than a goddamn starting safety.
Next is the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
They're also at 10 wins. Trey Way's back. Trey Way's going to take over that role. Their over-unders at 10. I said I go over by 1 game. I said 11-6. I think Trey Way, ice Trey in the game.
Do you know his last name?
Lance. Trey Lance.
Okay. Thank you. Because Trey Way is a fucking punter, too. You're going to confuse everybody here.
Trey Way is a way of life.
You on that shit, aren't you?
Frankie, what do you say? Over or under 10?
Under if they start Trey Lance, and I only say that by a little bit at 8-9. I think he's going to be competitive. I like what he brings. I've seen a lot of good shit, but learning experience, bro. Learning curve.
Okay.
Plus, they got to stay healthy.
Elijah, over or under 10?
I got him sitting right at 10.
I
got him sitting right at 10. I like the team, though, as a whole. I like the way they're built. I just think, again, this is another team where quarterback play is going to be a huge factor.
Yeah.
Okay. Sleeper rookie of the year, Trey Sermon.
Ooh, I like that too.
I like that. I like that.
Now, the Kyler Murrays, the Arizona Kyler Murrays, sitting at 8.
Really? 8?
Yeah, I was shocked too. 8. I got them going over. I say 9 wins for the Cardinals. I like them at 9. I got them 1 over.
So do you have them finishing last place then?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Frankie, are you over under 8 wins?
I'm way over actually. I think they're gonna win the division 10-7.
Wow. Okay. I can pick it.
I think it's Kyler's year to step up and become one of them quarterbacks everyone should be talking about.
What do you think? What's the win total?
10-7. I think it's still going to be it's a tough division, but I think they're going to surprise some people if they make the playoffs. They get in there because, I mean, you add him. They added James Conner, which is kind of low key, a little sleeper. I think it's Rondale Moore, the kid they got.
Yeah.
They got him. You still got DeAndre Hopkins, who's a fucking mutant. Dude catches every damn thing.
Isabella.
You still got Andy Isabella. You still got Christian Kirk, who's a deep threat. I mean, you got weapons now.
Murray ain't got no excuse. Back. I think he's gonna be a nice running back.
Don't say Chase Edmonds. Don't do
Chase
that.
Edmonds. You sleeping on Chase Edmonds, man. I love Chase Edmonds.
How do you do for your fantasy last year? Which game?
Amazing.
For which game? The one where you took that mad L from me? I still got the picture of it, by the way.
Yeah,
I won't put you on there.
That's when I had what's the name?
I beat the brakes off your pussy, bro. I beat the brakes off you. Don't even do that.
All right, we cool on that. Elijah, over under 8 wins.
I got this feeling.
To be honest, I got them boys right at 8 wins. I got them right.
I can see that. I respect that.
I got them right sitting at 8 just because I don't trust the run game.
That's my problem.
And I don't fully trust the O-line like that. But it's more so just the run game together. It combinate. I just don't trust it. And I think that's what Kyler's been missing. That's what he needs. If he has a run game that he can do a lot of fakes off of and, really open the offense up because the weapons at the receiver position are sick.
Oh, yeah. They run that Texas Tech fucking wide out fucking offense. So
yeah,
I mean,
that shit is sick.
Air raid,
man, fucking crazy.
But what we know about this league is at some point you got to be able to hand that ball off.
Yep.
your guy get you 5-6 yards. So
I mean, I assume they think James Conner is the answer because I think they see Edmonds as more of the outside guy. I know it sounds crazy, but Connor's what, 5'8", 5'9",
yeah,
and I like him, and I hated the Browns playing against him because it felt like he was shifty and always got like 6 yards out of nowhere. But they need a dude. They need a bruiser. Like they need a dude if they're gonna run that kind of shit. You need a dude who you're gonna regret coming up the middle against. You don't want to meet him in the fucking hole.
yeah.
James Conner's not that dude. James Conner just gets me like he should be the outside guy. Also, he's just a slower version.
Also,
Okay, so
Edmonds and Connor can't block pass
for
rushers.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that could also play a factor.
It could, but I also feel like in the offense, like Dre said, air raid offense, bro, you're running 4 to 5 wide receivers. I think Kyler gets that shit out quick 9 times out of 10, unless like you're throwing a Hail Mary. Then you just throw it up to Hopkins and he'll catch it anyways. But I feel like that offense is just quick drags, and you don't see him throw too many deep posts that I can recall. They're usually like quick hitters, like Christian Kirk had a bunch of wide receiver screens.
He throw a lot of quick passes. Got to get that ball out quick because they know their offensive line ain't too good.
Well, then if you don't got a running back to run to fucking pass block, I mean,
they ain't got running back. They don't got a running back with meat on their bone.
No, bro, I'm fucking probably bigger than them dudes.
Yeah, for real.
I'm 260.
Okay,
I'm 260 though.
Okay, so I got Seattle winning that division. Frankie got Arizona winning that division. Elijah, who do you have winning the division?
I think I gave the Rams the highest.
Yeah, you did.
I guess the Rams win that division.
Okay. Yeah, the Matthew Stafford's. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to the
Aaron
NFC.
The Aaron Donalds and the Jalen Ramseys.
Yeah, that's what that is.
We're gonna move on to the NFC East.
The only Hall of Famers on that team. I want to put that out.
We're gonna move on to the NFC East. The Dallas Cowboys is leading that division in over under at 9.5.
So
I actually got them over at 10. I got them at 10 wins. And I see Dak Prescott having a good year. I think
through that. What the fuck was that? Fucking gargle words in your mouth, bro.
I see them having a good year, Dak Prescott. But I say over. Frankie?
I have them over and a playoff team at 11. I think Dak is going to have an MVP caliber season as long as he stays healthy, because you saw what he was doing last year before he fucking broke his ankle. And he's got CeeDee Lamb also about to take a big step too. Because I'm going to tell you why, because Cooper is just too wishy-washy, man. CeeDee Lamb going to be that next great wide receiver down there.
Okay. Elijah, over under 9.5.
Over, and I'm going 12 wins.
Ooh.
Now, I'm not really a big spur-of-the-moment person, but I've been watching Hard Knocks. CD is a fucking animal.
Thank you.
I mean, route running, the speed, but he's going up and grabbing the ball over 2-3 people. And it's not like last year where he was kind of slim and petite almost. He was almost built like T.Y. Hilton, just kind of slim and petite. But now the dude is solid as hell. Nice size on his body now. He's about 215. He can go up and get it anywhere. But them routes, man, he's a great route runner. He's always been that. But just adding everything together, I'm excited for him. I'm excited for Dak being back. But I think the number one thing that has to work and is going to work this year is the run game. The line's going to be healthy. Zeke is back, and Zeke looks fucking good. I mean, slimmed down, got rid of that gut. I need to see Zeke with the belly out. If Zeke come back with the belly out, the league in trouble. The league is in trouble.
Okay. The second team at 8 wins is the Washington football team. Now, I know I'm gonna get shook up, but I actually got them going over and winning the division at 12 wins.
Oh, winning the division. I'm not mad at you, but man.
I see them with 12 wins. I think Ryan Fitzmagic is the answer to the prayers of the Washington football team. It's that defense I really like. I like that defense a lot, man. That Chase Young is just a man among boys. Chase Young, man. Watch out, defensive player of the year, maybe. But I say 12-5 for the Washington football team. Elijah, over under 8 wins.
I got him over, but I'm gonna put him at 9. You said somebody. You said Fitz magic, but at times he has been Fitz tragic, and I think that is going to rear its ugly head a few times this year. And I just don't think they have all the weapons on offense to bail out that defense. They got enough defense to bail out the offense.
McLaurin,
but that ain't gonna get it. Okay.
Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick,
No.
Curtis Samuel,
Not
Logan
quite.
Thomas.
Logan
Not quite.
Thomas, the tight end.
No. No.
You say no, but let me drop a little nugget on you. Logan Thomas finished number 3 in the NFL in tight end receptions and receiving yards last year. Only 2 better with him were Kittle and
Who else was the ball getting thrown to?
It was just him.
McLaurin.
Him and McLaurin, yeah.
Yeah, I expect that.
But now they signed Curtis Samuel.
That doesn't materialize in wins.
I mean, it
takes
could.
more than that. The run game has to be efficient, and the offensive line has to be good. All of that has to come together.
I think it will. I mean, the only thing they've lost in the last couple of years on an offensive line is they didn't want to pay Trent Williams, which respectfully I understand. Man, I think got a crazy amount of money from San Francisco. They still kept Sheriff, though. They kept him. He's one of the best guards in the game. But I can see what you're saying. Outside of that, I mean, I don't know.
They just got too many holes to me. Just too many holes. They got holes on defense. They got holes on offense. They're not as complete as the other teams that they're going to have to face.
Okay, Frankie, what's your over-under for the Washington football team?
So, Dre, you're not actually going to get any shit for it. I actually had Washington win the division 12-5.
Wow.
And I only say that because, bro, how many teams have literally 2 defensive lines that can pass rush? They don't just have 4 dudes; they have 8 dudes. They can rotate and just constantly pressure, and they got good linebackers. The secondary is a little sketchy, but I mean, when you get in pass rush like they are, and I do trust Fitzpatrick a little bit. I really think the offense is going to take another step. Gibson's due for a big year. Same with McKissick. I like the Curtis Samuel signing. I'm pretty high on the offense, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think I think he's gonna make that difference. I know it sounds weird because it's Fitzpatrick, and like you said, 4 interception games are coming. We both know that. Ain't no doubt in my mind. We're gonna see him throw a couple pick sixes, and they're gonna take it out. I'm not against that, but I think you're gonna see more good than bad. I really like Washington this year. They're one of my sleeper teams this year.
Yep. The New York Football Giants is next at 7 wins. I'm gonna catch hell. I got them winning 3 games. I got them way under.
Oof.
The Giants. I do not like Daniel Jones at all. I think he was a terrible draft pick. I don't think their receivers are going to stay healthy. Golden Tate is already injured. Sterling Shepard got in a fight today at Browns camp. He almost got knocked out.
He got worked. No. He got worked. You see the picture, you know it.
Bang. Yeah. Moot Mops. Yeah. It was bad.
I'm just saying Troy Hill had his fist way back behind his head. You know what's coming next.
Yeah.
He probably connected on that shit.
Hey, Troy Hill, Youngstown boy, man.
Bro, he from Youngstown. You don't fuck around.
Yeah, he put his hands up like a Youngstown dude.
Yeah.
He got busy though.
Yeah.
just because he got different form, bro, don't mean he can't box.
He was like this.
I
what
think
that means.
Saquon. I do like Saquon Barkley this year, but I don't think he's gonna be enough. I say that the Giants 14 this year. Frankie, over under 7.
I have him at 6-11. I'm not a fan of Daniel Jones either. I think the experiment's coming to an end soon. I don't even care for the Kenny Golladay signing because he just hasn't been healthy.
Tank for Rattler.
Yeah, here comes Spencer Rattler probably, or the kid from USC.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I don't like any of the moves they've made. Barkley scares the shit out of me still because is he 100% healthy? Is he not? Is the old line still any good? Probably not. Ingram can't stay healthy, dude. The team is full of injuries, so they got to have like a perfect season to even probably get like 8-10 wins. So honestly, no, I say under, and I think they might even go lower than 6. But I went 6-11. I had to look again.
Okay, Elijah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you're crazy for saying 3 wins. I mean, we just haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I might be generous.
Yeah, honestly, it's hard to see with Daniel Jones back there. It's hard to see them winning a bunch of games. Damn, man. I think this is gonna be the year where they realize, it's time to make a change at quarterback. This is that type of year.
He needs that Mitch Trubisky year.
Yeah, exactly. I see them winning about 5 games.
Okay. Now the Philadelphia Eagles is also at 7, and I got them just as 7. I see them winning 7 games this year. I don't know about Jalen Hurts, y'all. I don't know. I don't think we've seen enough of him, and when we did see him, he looked flustered, and it was his rookie season. But at the same time, man, you got your quarterback back there. 7 wins for me. What y'all think about the Eagles, Elijah?
I like that. I'm gonna put them at 8-9. I'm gonna go over, but yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Jalen Hurts is a good bridge quarterback. I think he's gonna be a good bridge, be consistent enough, but he's just gonna get them to who their next guy is going to be that they're going to draft. He's not. I don't see him being their future, their franchise. I just don't see enough talent all around. We know he's an amazing athlete. He's one of those, but he's not athletic enough to win you games like Lamar is.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
And Hurts wants to throw the ball. He wants to be a passing quarterback. He just doesn't have the complete arsenal to do that at an elite level. But they still can win 8 games.
Okay, Frankie?
I have him at 8-9. And maybe, I don't know, I'm just not sold on – I think the offensive line comes back healthy. You're going to get Lane Johnson. You're going to get Brandon Brooks. But Jalen, he showed like a lot of like one game where he can go off, have 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, look fantastic. And I mean, they drafted Devontae Smith, but I think that him and Jalen Reagor are going to be the same fucking receiver. I feel like I love Devontae Smith and what he did in college, and he was fucking killing us, destroyed us, made us look like his bitch. Sure. And that is the honest to God truth. But it's the NFL, bro. That's a whole different person. You're not going against the best team on the Ohio State. You're going against the best teams from every team in college now.
I think you're going to see a lot of what like the Deshaun Jackson and Jeremy Rice.
Oh, you think they're just going to run post routes the whole game?
I see 2 Jalen Macklins out there right now. Jeremy Macklins, whatever his name is.
No, I don't. I just don't like Reagor. I mean, Reagor made a sick catch, by the way. Did you see that shit the other day?
Oh, yeah.
That was nasty. Oh, it was gross. But, I mean, he can't do that in a game. I feel like he can't stay healthy. He breaks a finger, breaks a nail. I don't fucking know. They still got Ertz, though. They still have Goddard, which that's like an advantage, I guess, unless they trade Ertz. He's got safety valves. Yeah. But, I mean, are they sold on Miles Sanders still? Like, I just don't understand. Like, they have questionable spots. That's what my thing is. And the defense ain't that great either. You still got that front. They got the front line. Like you still got the four.
What Sean called them is the Three Stooges.
Oh, the three. Yeah, he called his linebackers the Three Stooges and then he said that, and I quote, they added a fourth one. So,
damn.
I was like, yeah, he hating a lot. But yeah, I see him 8-9, and that's generous because I feel like I'm actually a fan of Jalen Hurts. I really like the move that they did when they went for him from Wentz to him. I think he can win some games, but I think he'll lose some games too because it's still that rookie feeling,
Yeah.
So in this division, we got 2 for Washington and 1 for the Cowboys. That's a shocker.
I mean, not really. Washington's defense is what's going to make the difference, I feel. But the Cowboys are elite offense.
Washington is not a shocker to me because I can actually loosely see them winning 12 games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what
that's not unrealistic to me.
I'm saying for many fans out there, it's going to be a shocker because a lot of people right now have the Cowboys overwhelmingly winning the division.
Bro, in defense, how many people fucking pick the Cowboys to go fucking say they're going to go win the Super Bowl every year?
Yeah, it's an every year thing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if the Cowboys find a way to win 9 games and barely make the playoffs. Probably won't make it. Like, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, we go. Yeah. Go ahead, Frank.
No, I agree. I agree, man. Like he's right. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas took a shit this year because everything went off the rails. Because I think McCarthy's a terrible coach for them, to be honest. But that's another argument for another day. So.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
I hated him in Green Bay. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to that exact same division, the NFC North with the Green Bay Packers. They're over under now. It wasn't set, but now that Aaron Rodgers is there, their over under is at 11. I say them
it is
over. I see them going over. I see them being 14-3. I love their secondary. And I love their offense. I think Devontae Adams is going to have a good year. I like Tanyan. I like the running backs. And I like Aaron Rodgers coming out the gate. MVP hopeful, Aaron Rodgers. But I see Green Bay over 14-3. Frankie, I'm going to let you go first on next on this one. Over under 11 wins.
I mean, over, no doubt. I mean, as long as Aaron Rodgers is there, they're going to be over every time. 13-4. They're going to win the division.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with you, and you got to remember they traded for Randall Cobb, so and that's a reliable piece, Jair Alexander is arguably one of the best corners in the game.
Yep.
So
I said me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. You can say all you want. But I mean, as long as you have 12, dude, all you gotta do is watch a video of this man throwing it 50 yards in a bucket. It's sick.
Yeah. Crazy.
The dude could like flick it with 2 fingers and probably complete a pass 50 yards or some shit. He's the GOAT. He's gonna be one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen play.
Yep. Elijah, over under 11.
Over. Y'all pretty much laid it out. Not to mention they have I would say a top 15, maybe top 10 offensive line.
Yes.
That's
underrated.
That's always something, that can help. And then you got Aaron Rodgers coming back. He looks happy. He looks like, okay, I'm riding to the wheels fall off. Dre, you brought up that secondary. Their secondary is fucking all pro caliber guys across the board when you really think about it. You got Adrian Amos, Savage. You got Kevin King and Alexander. It's gonna be hard to throw that bitch against them for sure.
I don't know, man. I liked watching King get bombed on though. That poor man was baptized by Brady.
I mean, shit. That
It's a new year, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully he, because I don't think he's a bad DB.
No, he's not. I don't think he had one bad game. Everyone shit on him. That's why I feel bad for him.
Yeah. But yeah, I like, that with the Packers, it's always a question of how will they do in the playoffs. It's never a question of what the regular season is going to be like.
True.
I feel like it's not even his fault. Like, it's not even like their fault. It's like some stupid random fuck up.
Yeah.
Like last year, why wouldn't you go for a 4th down? You have one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. I feel like they just had like this string of bad luck where they could have been in 4 or 5 Super Bowls.
Yep.
and one play went their way, but it was just some random fucking dumb luck. So and I feel bad for Aaron Rodgers because that dude should have at least four rings,
He should.
at least.
Absolutely.
Now we gonna move on from the Green Bay Packers to the Minnesota Vikings.
Really?
Over under. So I thought it would be higher, but I guess 8.5 is theirs. I say it's even exactly at 8. I think they go 8 and 9. I'm not in love with their defense. Their defense is iffy to me. They came on strong last year with their defense, but the beginning of the year they were horrendous. But it's just their defense. Their offense is okay, but not okay. It's pretty good. Dalvin Cook and a few others, but their defense is just what separates it from me. I say 8 and 9. Elijah, I'm gonna let you go next. Over under 8.5.
Honestly, I feel like their defense isn't as much of a question mark as the offense. And the reason I say that is, again, Kirk Cousins. I said it last year, and I'm saying it again this year. It's all about what he does because you have no excuse. You still got a veteran Adam Thielen who can play at a high level, but Justin Jefferson took a huge step last year. So now you have probably the best second-year
receiver. About Chicago, they're at 7.5.
I actually have them as a surprise team in the NFC, and that's completely based off if they make the switch to Justin Fields or start him. If they start him right away, I see them going 11 and 6. I mean, I trust that defense. I think that defense is their best, thing they have. So it always forces turnovers. It's always very physical. It's always giving a grind out game with them. It feels like they don't get blown out too often. Justin Fields would look fantastic, but that was against backups. So, but I mean, he's going to have dudes like Allen Robinson out there. You're going to have David Montgomery. You're going to have Cole Kmet. You're going to have dudes out there catching balls. So I feel like if Justin Fields starts out, I see them being a surprise team, and I may see Justin Fields as the offensive rookie of the year. So,
okay. Now, Elijah, what do you think? Over under 7.5.
Yeah, I'm right with Frankie on that. I honestly think. Well, I know Andy Dalton's not going to start the whole year. I just don't see it. He may be out of there before Game 5, honestly. So with that, I also think the Bears are trying to win. I don't think they're really big on a rebuild. They've done enough of that. I think they want to win. So once they see Andy Dalton's not the answer, it's going to be Justin Fields' time, and I think that's going to be all the difference. Have you seen him in camp?
Oh, yeah. Gross. That preseason game was crazy, too, that first preseason game.
Man, he looks so good.
He looks good. He looks good, and he's not indecisive. Once he knows where he's going with the ball, and he gets it there. That's what I like
to run. He's not afraid to run, too. That's the big thing, too. He's physical. He's big and physical, so he needs to just put it down.
Yeah. And then the defense isn't going to be the issue, as we all know. It's not going to be the issue because the defense is very physical. They got a lot of veteran presence, but they also got a lot of dogs on defense, and they just play hard every game, no matter what. So you're going to get that, and that's something you can always hang your hat on is good defense. It's going to come down to quarterback play. It's going to come down to when they make the switch. And it's going to come down to what Justin Fields does with the weapons he has. And I think he's going to be really good. I said that when they drafted him. I think he's going to be really good.
Okay. Now, real quick, over under for Detroit is 5. What do you think? I think it's under.
Under. I got him at 2.
God.
I got him at 1.
I forgot the Lions were a team.
Jared Goff, man.
Jared Goff can show you why he's not a good quarterback. Why my point a couple hours ago were fucking right about your fucking Matt Stafford shit.
Yeah. Elijah over under 5.
I want to go over, here's a fun fact. I like the Lions, okay? I do. And it's one of those things where I want them to be good so bad. It's just not it. I'm
They're
going to
gonna
go
be
under.
the Jets of last year.
Yeah. I'm going to go under. I'm going to go probably about, 3 wins. I see them winning 3 games.
They don't got nobody, man. They got DeAndre Swift and they got TJ Hawkinson. Rip.
Yeah.
They don't got any wide receivers that came back.
Yeah, they ain't got no receivers.
No.
They drafted
a quarterback.
They drafted the Amon-Ra St. Brown or whatever, the kid from USC.
Yeah.
Basically, good luck, Jared Goff.
So we all agree that the Packers will win that division.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The Bears will be 11. The Bears will be close, but
the Bears will probably
make the switch.
11.
But yeah, the Packers are going to run away with that division after a while.
Okay. Moving on to the NFC South. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, of course, leads that division for over/under at 11.5. I easily got them going over that. I got them at 15-2.
I knew you was going to say some obsolete shit.
Tom Brady. I like Tom Brady. I like that offense. I love the defense, but I love the offense too. I think it's a balanced attack there. Frankie, I ain't got nothing else to say about it. 15-2.
13-4. I mean, it's Brady. It's the GOAT. They returned to everybody. I mean, they have a damn good chance to repeat. So, yeah, it's the Bucs, bro.
Elijah?
Yeah, I'm right with y'all. They're over. I think that defense, bringing all those guys back, they might take another step and be
That's scary.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then you got Brady, who's gonna do what he do. And all those weapons. It's just really, my goodness, like it's kind of unfair at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Golden State Warriors, I feel like.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm gonna say 14-3, 15-2. I'm not mad at that.
Okay. Now, the New Orleans Saints is next in the division, surprisingly, at 9.5. I got them going under. I'm going to get heat, but this is because of the Michael Thomas situation. I got them at 5-12. I think the quarterback is the biggest thing. I do not like Taysom Hill, and I damn sure don't like Jameis Winston. Below average receiver. Okay tight end. Below average offensive line.
Who the hell they got a tight end that's okay?
Okay, below average tight end.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Anyways.
With a good defense. With good secondary, I should say. Okay secondary. Bad secondary. Marcus Lattimore. That's all I'm going to say. That's exactly why I got him at 5-12. Frankie, what's your opinion? 9-5 for the Saints, over under.
I actually have him over at 10, and that's just because I think that Sean Payton's going to make that offense work. It's not so much he's going to make an offense based around Jameis or Taysom Hill, whoever becomes the starter. And I think it's going to work because, I mean, you're still going to lean on Kamara. Kamara's going to get a ton of workload probably. The defense is pretty stout, even though they don't have many big names. They still got fucking Cameron Jordan, and they still got the fucking linebacker the Browns had for like a minute and decided to not.
Mario Davis.
There you go. Yeah, man, we fucked up on that move.
He's been around.
That dude. Yeah, and
he's been around for a nice minute.
Yeah, and he's been around with the Jets too. He was with the Jets and then us, and then we let him walk, and he also became a Pro Bowl linebacker. And then he still got Lattimore. So I mean, yeah, he don't got the same weapons as Breeze. Thomas is gonna miss probably first 3 games. I don't know what his surgery timeline was, but
I thought it was 5.
It might be 5. Yeah, he might be missing. Like, I think if he's on the PUP list, he has to do 6. That's if he starts the season that way. But we'll see.
But you think you got to come back from the injury? I mean, that ain't.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if he's smart, he takes 6 weeks to just get himself in game shape, probably. If you don't play the preseason. But I see them doing 10-7, and that's strictly on the division. I mean, really.
Okay. Elijah, over 9.5.
I might have them sitting slightly under at 9. Jameis, man, that's I'm hard on these quarterbacks, but I'm a lineman. It's natural.
Yeah.
And Jameis, as good as he can be, we all know what his downside is. The motherfucker turns the ball over way too
Crab legs.
Turn the ball over. Man.
He turns that shit over way too much. And I mean, that's really the only knock against him. And I think that's going to hurt this team because this defense is not to the point where you can just have a bunch of turnovers and they're going to save your ass. You're not in that position now. So he's really going to have to be.
Can I ask y'all opinion, though? Does this remind you of the Browns when they had that good defense and the offense was just like stagnant and the defense got so wore down that like by fourth quarter they was just, gassed out?
Yeah, it's gonna be similar. And it's funny you say that because Demario Davis reminds me of a poor man's DeQuell Jackson. He really does. Mm-hmm. Same type of player, same type of build. Just DeQuell Jackson had about 4 years. He was a monster. He was a top 5 linebacker. He was a monster. But yeah, I think they're going to have that same issue. Marshawn Lattimore is going to be Marshawn Lattimore. Cameron Jordan is going to be Cameron Jordan. And they're going to play stout, physical defense. That's what they're known for. I just don't think James is going to be enough.
Right. Okay. Next is the Carolina Panthers. Their over-under is at 7.5. Wow. And I already know I'm going to catch heat, but I actually got them going over 8 and 9.
It's not too crazy.
I like, for some reason, man, I just like that offense, man. I think that offense is going to be good, man. Everybody keeps saying Sam Darnold is not going to succeed in that offense, but I think opposite. I think Sam Darnold is going to help that offense, especially with Kamara. You got them receivers as weapons.
With
okay, who? I mean, not Kamara. I'm sorry, CMC, Christian McCaffrey. Man, I got that mixed up. I say 8 and 9. Elijah, what you say? Over under 7.5.
I might have them at like 6-7 wins. So I'm gonna say 7. Say slightly under. But I think they have a lot of potential with the offense to prove me wrong and win actually more than that. But the defense though.
Yeah, the defense the secondary is horrendous.
Oh my gosh, man. I'm looking at it. I'm just like, are you kidding me?
Jeremy Chin was like runner up in defensive player of the year. I mean, but that's probably the only person they got. But.
That's okay, but what you going? He can't protect everybody.
No, but he had 2 fumble recoveries for a touchdown on back-to-back possessions.
And did they win that game?
Cool. They did win that game. They did win that game, actually. Yeah.
How many
Minnesota is what I remember. I don't fucking know. I didn't pay attention.
How many points did they give up a week?
I don't know. You tell me. If you ask the questions, Saz guy.
A lot. That's my point.
That's an analytics right there. A lot.
He's not going to be enough of a safety net to eliminate all of the flaws, though. He's good.
I do like Chin, though. I do like Chin.
And I think my dog J.C. Horn is about to, you know what I'm saying?
I like J.C.
mark on the league, but
that
defense is just not enough.
Yeah, I think he gonna have his rookie struggles though.
Yeah, that's expected. But I think he's gonna really make a mark. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he plays, the physicality, the scrappiness, that helps a lot when you playing in a system that they have. That straight up 4-3, they're gonna run a lot of. You're gonna have to bump and run deep, and I think he's got the mechanics to do that. So we'll see.
I want to see what they pass rush do. I don't know because you remember they got the guy last year.
Brian Burns.
Brian Burns.
Yeah, and that lineman. Remember that lineman?
Yeah, Brian Burns, dude,
Yeah, my
the
bad.
dude from Florida State.
Yeah. You're right. I want to see what
Oh
that
no. You're talking about the kid from Auburn.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was his name? I know you're talking about. I remember.
I want to
Derek,
see what
Derek Brown.
there
Yeah,
you
I
go,
want
Derek Brown.
because he to me he underperformed last year. I want to see if he can take that step up. He was supposed to, they called that man the Dominican Sue, gave him all the rich comparisons, but he didn't do
They were
shit
giving
last
him big praise, I remember. They were saying he's like the number 3 player on the board.
year. So I want to see what he does. I think slightly over. Frankie?
6-11.
Oh,
I just not sold on Darnold yet. I gotta see some improvement first.
okay.
I want to because I want to make
respect
sure it wasn't Adam Gase, but I'm just saying. I mean, just 6-11, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna move on to the last team, the Atlanta Chokers. I meant the Atlanta Falcons.
Man, don't gotta do it like that. We choked too.
They're sitting at 7, respectively. I got them under. I got them at 6. Frankie, I'm gonna let you go first on this one. Over under 7.
I got him at 6-11 also. Kyle Pitts is nice, but they lost Julio Jones.
Oh yeah.
Defense is kind of meh.
I like what's the name though? Chris.
Calvin Ridley.
I mean Calvin Ridley. I like Gage too.
I mean, yeah, they're nice. I mean, Ridley, I think is gonna be a star. By the way,
Oh yeah.
I think he's about to take that. He gotta take that number 1 step. But I mean, they would have been more lethal if they would have kept Julio. But I mean, it is what it is. They're gonna get rid of Matt Ryan probably soon too. I don't like the defense, and the offensive line's kind of, it's okay. It's not great. And they signed Mike Davis to be the number 1 back, which no disrespect to Mike Davis, but I mean, you could have found better probably. I don't know. I just don't see him doing great things this year. 6-11 is for me.
Elijah?
Yeah, I have him under. I actually got him winning 5 games. Pretty much the same reasons. You have okay line, not so okay running back play though. I'm not sold on Mike Davis at all. I don't know if that would have. You probably could have drafted a better running back. I think Matt Ryan's going to be, Matt Ryan, I guess. I don't know what that really means anymore, but
he'll get you 300 yards and a couple touchdowns, but you still take it out.
Yeah, exactly. Frank gets Kyle Pitts is going to be solid. I think, he's going to be the number 2 guy. This is Calvin Ridley's year. That's what I'm most excited about with the Falcons because I think it's long overdue because I've been killing people with Calvin Ridley and Madden, and it's about time for that shit to look like that on the field for real because Calvin Ridley is talented as hell. But it's still not going to matter because that fucking defense. It doesn't matter what they do on offense. I mean, it honestly doesn't. That defense is atrocious.
Man, it's terrible. But we all got Tampa Bay winning that division, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got all our predictions out the way now. Super Bowl prediction time.
Jesus.
Elijah, you can get yours out the way.
Super Bowl predictions. If I'm being real with myself, right now, I see it being fuck it. The Cleveland Browns versus the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, hell no, man.
Stamp it.
You just took my shit.
For real? Hey, man, great minds think alike.
Hold up. Right there, man.
Come on, man. It's going to happen.
Chicken scratch. You got some girly-ass handwriting, bro.
Man, it's going to be Packers versus the Browns. Elijah, who you got winning the Super Bowl, though?
He just told you.
I thought he said
this is also tough for me because I'm a huge Aaron Rodgers fan. I don't think that's no secret. So I'm a go with Aaron Rodgers over the Browns. It's just not our year yet, but it's a sign of things to come.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Cleveland Browns will not win the Super Bowl this year. I had the Packers too. I think Aaron Rodgers get his before he get out of Green Bay. Brown fans is still something to cheer for. Be happy with ourselves because 2 years ago, we would never have thought this was coming. 3 years ago, I should say. And then Frankie, what's your Super Bowl prediction?
I got Chiefs and Packers, man. Like I said, I told you earlier we'd lose in the AFC game. We're not quite there yet.
Which I would be proud of that too. I'll be proud.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not ready to lose in the Super Bowl, bro. Not ready. I'll be so emotional for a week. Y'all find me on suicide watch. Coming to Walmart, man. You'll see me on the table going crying. I actually had a Packers winning 34-27.
Okay, so we all got the Packers winning. Aaron Rodgers on his way out with his CM Punk championship.
NFL.
Goodbye, kiss goodbye.
I feel like the NFL going to be like irony and be like, oh, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, you got to leave Green Bay? Well, let's get you a title before you get out of there.
So now it's time for the hot takes, guys. The hot take. It's a lot of good rookies out there, y'all, for offense and defense. Elijah, give me your offensive rookie of the year.
Justin Fields, without a question.
Okay, I like that's a bold one right there, Frankie.
Hey,
I actually wrote down 3 because depending on who took what. Yeah, well, I wrote down 3 because I'm overachiever here. Either Justin Fields, Jamar Chase, or Najee Harris.
Ooh.
Either one. Okay. Chase, I don't know so much about now because I saw he's laying eggs in practice, but we'll see.
He just dropped 3 passes in the preseason game, man. 3 easy.
Fucking trash. Trade his ass.
Nah, I think he's gonna be good. Mine's is ice trade game, Trey Lance, I think he has a big year this year, Trey Lance. Okay, now defense time. I'm gonna get mine first because I feel like I'm gonna get laughed at. But my defensive rookie of the year is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. I think he's going to have a good year, especially with Phillips going down. I think he has a couple picks, couple forced fumbles. Frankie, I'm going to let you go with yours.
It's no fun when we pick the same player. So Azeez Ojulari, defensive end for the Giants, dude that came out of Georgia. Dude, I swear to God, right here, bro. JOK is right there. Defensive rookie of the year. And then also Trayvon Moehrig was another choice, but I'm like, wish the Browns would have got him. That was sweet,
man.
But I'll take what we got.
Elijah,
I'm gonna go with the guy that I think is gonna be a huge part in Dallas's defense, Michael Parsons.
Oh yeah, damn! I wish we could have got him, man. Damn,
and if we would have got him, bro,
it would have been a wrap.
It would have been a wrap, yeah, for sure.
He just missed my cut, by the way. It was between him and Moehrig. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I liked him a lot.
Watching him in these preseason games, watching him in camp, and watching him train. I mean, his run fits, his instincts. He's all over the place. You don't know if he's going to blitz, if he's going to sit in coverage. You don't know if he's going to just come downhill and light your running back up. You never know what he's going to do in any given play. But whatever he does, he's doing it 100 miles an hour. Yep. I'm excited about what he's going to bring. I was a fan of college. I'm not usually a fan of college guys, but
him at Penn State was something crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to the MVP of the league. My MVP is no other than Aaron Rodgers. I think he's gonna win it this year. I think it's his year to win it. His way out.
Last year. You act like you didn't win it last year. You won it last year.
Okay. I'm going with Aaron Rodgers, sir.
I heard you. I'm just
Back to
saying.
back. Back to
You
back.
said you were trying to sell us on like you never won it before. You fucking bum.
I'm not saying that. It's a whole nother year though. Back to back like Jordan 96, 97.
Oh my God.
MVP Aaron Rodgers. Frankie, who's your MVP?
I'm going with Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen's going to take that elite step right there.
Dang.
I think he can lead the Bills quite nicely this year.
Okay, I like that. That was my second, but I ultimately went with Aaron. Elijah.
Well, apparently it's his first ever. So
I like both of those picks. I went with Aaron Rodgers last year. I was right. This year, I want to go with Aaron Rodgers again, but I'm going to spread the love around. Patrick Mahomes, MVP this year.
We all pick quarterbacks. I like it.
So you just said fuck the man curse, huh?
No, honestly, I wanted to go Christian McCaffrey, but that's based off of if they win like 11 games. Because I think
he rushes for like over 2,000 yards.
Crazy. I think that 11 games would be all based on him going nuts. He might be a 2,000-yard rusher this year.
Yep.
Type shit.
I think there's a couple guys that could be actually because the expansion.
Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry and what's his name, Dalvin Cook can potentially go for it.
I can see that too.
I think Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt can both go for 1,000 this year.
I said I thought you both say 2,000. I'm like, God damn, run heavy.
Oh no, what the fuck?
It's not like the Browns haven't had that happen before.
True.
Yeah, they've done it twice at least.
Can you imagine if they had Ernie and Jim Brown? Boy,
they did for a minute.
Yeah, but he passed away.
He died. Yeah, homeboy passed. Yeah, but then they did it with what's his fucking name?
The dudes. It was what the 80s.
The dudes in the 80s. Yeah, Mac and Ernest Biner and Mac.
Ernest Biner.
Yeah.
Then the motherfucker fumbled. Fuck. Let's
That's
talk about
bro.
Yikes.
Talk about the defensive player of the year.
Go ahead, Dre.
I went
I know you got the homer pick.
9 times out of 10, I went with Aaron Donald because I think he's just that fucking good.
He is.
I mean, there's no argument there.
But you
can never go wrong with that pick.
I feel like I'm being a homer, but I'm gonna go with none other than Myles Garrett, man. I think he's gonna set a sack record, a franchise sack record this year. I'm going bold. I was about to say Aaron Donald, but I went home. So Elijah, who you got defensive player of the year?
The best safety in the game, I don't care what nobody says, Tyrann Mathieu, Honey Badger. Defensive player of the year.
I like that. I like Tyrann Mathieu. Okay, that's bold. Now that's bold.
Hey, every time I've made a prediction on Tyrann Mathieu, I've been right though. You gotta understand, I was a fan. He's one of those college guys I was actually a fan of. So coming out of LSU, I'm like, all right, he's gonna make a splash, and he's gonna be one of the top safeties early in his career.
You was also a fan of Mr. Trubisky.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't a fan of him at Minner. I was never a fan. He was always average to me. I didn't see the hype.
No, I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you.
My senior year, we scrimmaged them. And this was the dude everybody was talking about. I'm like, I don't see the hype. He threw 2 interceptions in the scrimmage. It's a scrimmage. You should be lighting us up. And this motherfucker make it to the NFL and do the same shit. It's like, see?
Okay. Tyrann Mathieu, Myles Garrett. Frankie, who's your defensive player of the year?
I just give you a lot of shit because you took mine. So I was going to go Myles Garrett as well. I feel like if Myles Garrett didn't get COVID last year, he probably would have won defensive player of the year, actually.
Absolutely.
Because when he was out, man, he came back, he wasn't the same player, you could tell.
Yeah. I mean, he was getting 2 sacks a game, at least.
And he was
and
getting
that was with no help.
One strip sack a game, too.
Yeah.
And he had no help on the opposite side of the ball. Or on the opposite side of him. Now he got fucking Clowney. So it's
he got people inside that can penetrate.
Yeah,
for sure. So Yeah, I think Myles Garrett gonna have a big year. I really do. I'm
Okay.
talking like 20, 21 sacks, somewhere in there.
Ooh,
That'd be nice.
ooh, I like that.
You got that extra game, so
That'll get it done. He gets 20 plus sacks. That's Defensive Player of the Year right there.
Yep.
it better be.
All right, now give me next is the dark horse team. My dark horse team is the Washington football team. Like I said earlier, their defense is great. Their offense is good. I like Terry McLaurin. I like Curtis Samuel. I like Logan Thomas. I like McKissick. I like Antonio Gibson. And I like Fitzmagic. I think he gets it done. Frankie?
I'd like you to hurry the fuck up. I got the Bears, bro. I like the Bears as long as like I said, it's based on Justin Fields starting, but I mean the Bears are going to be a nice little dark horse this year. Did I take it? You want me to switch?
Yeah,
I got
sure.
another one.
Definitely took it. Definitely.
Oh, all right.
You know, I try to be outside the box with my picks, but damn,
It's not a bad idea. I mean, they're a good team to choose. So
yeah, that's my dark horse team for sure.
Okay. So next is the team going from dark horse team to
Hold
team.
on, bro. We got 10 minutes, bro.
All right, we only got two more. Team that will disappoint. Mine is the New Orleans Saints, of course. I think they'll go downhill because of that quarterback play. Frankie, team that will disappoint.
the Pittsburgh Steelers, because every year they got that fucking ridiculous hype where they're supposed to go to a Super Bowl.
11-0.
They can catch some fucking AIDS this year, bro. They can take that 8-9 record or whatever. Although I will give Mike Tomlin credit. He literally turns dog shit into gold sometimes. So like a fucking Mason Rudolph when they won all them games. So
Elijah?
I'm going to go same division, different team. Baltimore Ravens. I think they're going to disappoint.
Okay. I like that. I want to hear that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They both
So you
can disappoint, actually. That'd be fine.
Yeah. Now a team that will overachieve. Mine's are the Buffalo Bills and of course the Washington. Based on over under is what I'm saying. Buffalo Bills and Washington football team is mine. Frankie.
I think Buffalo is not going to overachieve. I think they're right where they're at, actually.
Yeah.
But for me, based off of what we did then, I mean, I said the Bengals. I think I'm choosing the Bengals. I mean, I projected them to win 9 games and be not in last place. So, yeah, definitely Cincinnati.
Okay.
The
Elijah?
Overachieve. I think pretty much everybody's going to do what they're expected to do, but if I had to pick one, I would probably say Dallas.
Yeah.
I would say Dallas. I think they're really going to overachieve. If everybody stays healthy, I don't see a reason for them not to.
Okay. Now, all right. This is gold right here. Give me one fantasy football league winner.
What you mean?
A player? He means a player that will carry you.
That's a player, yeah, that will carry a team to a championship.
Oh.
You trying to wait for which one of us is going to go first?
Elijah, you can go first, man.
Honestly, I think the position that tends to rack up the most numbers is running back. I honestly see Christian McCaffrey being one of those type of guys because he does everything at an elite level. He can get you, if he doesn't do well running the ball, he'll still probably have like a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown, about 80 rushing yards, 60 reception yards. You're going to get about fucking 21 points, and he can have an average day.
Yep.
So it's like, I'm going to go with CMC for sure.
Frankie?
I'm going with a guy who's going to take a big step this year in Kyler Murray. Kyler's that dual threat, man. He can throw for 300, but he also can run for 100.
True. Very true.
He's got probably the best wide receiver in the game that literally no one ever gives respect to, and it blows my mind.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Corey's number one pick for this year. I'm gonna go with Travis Kelce.
God, you're
I
such a
like
bum.
Travis Kelce. I think he's one of the only tight ends, one of 3 tight ends that are going to have dominant showings as tight end.
But he's probably the only tight end that can win you a fantasy
Oh
championship.
yeah. Travis Kelce is just that guy.
Yeah, definitely.
He's that guy.
I would say if Darren Waller has like another good year coming up, like if he
Yeah.
has like a crazy year, Darren Waller can make a case. But no, definitely Kelsey because of his quarterback and volume that he gets.
Okay. One more. I'm gonna throw in one more because we only got a little minimum of time. Fantasy, player that will not have a good year that everybody's picking first round. I'm going to
Oh,
go
it's
with
easy.
who is it? Who's yours?
Saquon Barkley.
Oh
Yep.
shit, boy. Frank, you in my head today, brother. God.
Bro, he's gonna be so overrated. Him and I
Yes.
got a couple, man.
He
There's
is.
2. Yeah. 2 or
I think
3
what's
actually.
his name? I think Eckler. Everybody drafted Eckler
That
in
was my other one. Yep.
that first round.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I don't think Eckler's that great.
Me either. I know this sounds crazy, right? But Eckler doesn't even look good on Madden.
No,
All the top players look good on Madden.
he's a PPR guy. That's all he is. That's why everyone likes him because he can
And
catch.
but he stays injured. That's the thing.
Well, remember the year he took Melvin Gordon's job? That's why they were okay with letting him walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, well, we got Eckler. He dropped 30 a game in fantasy. It's like, bro, he can't run the ball though.
At all, man.
So unless you plan on being behind the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Elijah, that was yours. Saquon Barkley, though.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
I would also say another guy I'm not a fan of this year, at least in the first round, is Jonathan Taylor.
Oh,
Colts.
without a doubt. Man, I can say you back in a second.
Yeah, if he's in the second round there, sure. But first round, no, bro. I'm good.
No.
I'll pass.
Everybody's sleeping on Nick Chubb again.
That's fine.
I'd probably pick him in the first round, no cap.
Yeah.
I told Sean. I told Sean today. I said he's like, "Oh, you're picking 11." I'm like, "I'll take it if you don't want it. I'll get Nick Chubb and then flip around and get DeAndre Hopkins or Mahomes. I'll be a dick like that."
Y'all got a fantasy
Mahomes-
league going on this year? I'm trying to be in one.
Yeah, you in one of mine.